Hello kids, my name is Seb, and today we will be learning about the philosophical question, is man inherently bad? Turns out, if you look at some old English literature, you may get closer to the truth. For instance, take the work of Beowulf, the dreaded first challenge of every English literature class in Texas, of which has no known author. Imagine creating one of the most well-known bits of English literature that is taught hundreds of years into the future, and yet no one knows who you are. Anyways, Beowulf is the badass of the Anglo-Saxons, who only cares about committing the strongest feats possible and looking cool while doing it. One small, minor, minuscule, and relatable thing that Beowulf has accomplished is beating a demon named Grendel in hand-to-hand combat. I'm not joking. This ain't your typical pushover demon either. Grendel had a reputation of killing the local people without breaking a nail. Like I was saying, after Beowulf completes his unfathomable accomplishments, Beowulf easily becomes king of his own people. Alright, hear me out. I know what you're saying. This game seems pretty good, guys. But no, you're wrong. This man is responsible for letting his people down by being too great. Alright, hear me out. No matter what he did, because human nature is so flawed and inherently bad, his greatness led to the downfall of his people's Anglo-Saxon values, leading to his own life. You can see what I mean though. If a man as great and as powerful as Beowulf is always destined to be inherently bad, what's to hope for the rest of us normal people? Another Old English example that we can take from is the work from Walter Raleigh in The Nymph's Reply. The story is about a shepherd man falling in love with a nymph, which is a sort of spirit that inhabits a part of nature like a forest or a river. Most of us can agree that love in the vacuum is good. But we are all also very aware of how fast love can become complicated, and I would argue that's because of human nature. The human nature of the human shepherd is to fall in love with the beautiful nymph while losing all sense of logic of how a relationship with the nymph would actually work. The nymph, not being human, replies to the shepherd with a logical rejection, saying that the joys of man will not last forever. This piece not only flips traditional gender roles in writing on its head by making a man as the emotional one and a woman as the logical one, but also emphasizes just how flawed man is to always be destined for bad, even though love is good. Be with me. No. So kids, what we have learned today is that we're all destined to be terrible no matter what we do. Maybe. I would like for you guys to reflect on yourself and try to be as good as you can even if you can't help it. We're all on this earth together, so we might as well try our best and make the most of it. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk.